Don't turn off the flashlights. I'm scared of the dark.
I think the batteries ran out. Oh my god, we need to find out how to make new batteries.
You've probably seen these batteries before, but today we're going to be talking about its origins. More specifically, the dry cell battery made by Georges Leclanché.
Georges Leclanché was a French engineer. In 1866, he created the dry cell that today we call the Leclanché cell.
This battery contains three parts: the carbon inner tube, the zinc casing, and the felt that separates both of them. Now I have to shape the zinc coating into a cylinder so that it can fit snugly around the carbon inner tube and the felt.
To the lab.
Okay, here we have a wet cell, a galvanic cell, which you should be familiar with. As you can see, it has about 0.4 voltage. This is a diagram of the wet cell. The anode is zinc. The cathode is copper. Electrons move from the anode to the cathode. Zinc goes under oxidation. Copper goes under reduction. Zinc loses electrons and thus becomes smaller, and copper gains electrons and thus becomes bigger.
Now it's time to construct a dry cell battery. Soak the felt in the ammonium chloride. The ammonium chloride acts as the cathode, which produces hydrogen gas as it gains electrons. The felt is soaked because its moisture allows the ions to migrate from one electrode to the other. Like the wet cell, zinc is the anode and undergoes oxidation.
Warning: it is a common misconception to think that the dry cell does not contain any liquid, because as you saw in the procedure, we soaked the felt in the ammonium chloride. The difference between the dry cell and the wet cell can be observed because the dry cell does not have any apparent fluid while the wet cell does.
In our procedure, we did not create a perfect Leclanché cell due to the fact that we did not use manganese dioxide. Leclanché, through his research, knew that the reduction reaction within a battery produced hydrogen gas as a byproduct. Therefore, he used manganese dioxide to successfully react with the hydrogen gas to prevent the buildup of this gas. In our battery, there is a chance that it would explode due to this buildup. The manganese dioxide also would have went through redox and would have contributed to the movement of electrons.